This is The Wheel Weaves, a Wheel of Time podcast with no spoilers. Hey everyone, I'm your host Dani, and I'm the first time reader going through this series chapter by chapter. As always, there's no spoilers past the chapter we're covering, and that means it's totally safe for first time readers. I'm joined by my co-host Brett, who's a longtime fan, and he's guiding me on this journey. We'd like to thank and acknowledge our executive producers, Brandy and Kirkwood, Yanis, Sean McGuire, LightBlindedFool, Big C, Green Man, Deyvis Ferreira, Hannah Green, Bennett Williamson, Noralia, Helena Jacobsen, Matthew Mendoza, Sims, Cyndi, Manethraen, Kevin Wallbank, Andrew Scarponi, Mr. Boddy's Body, and HoneyBunchesOfJason. And before we get into things today, we just want to thank and welcome Jel Prins, Siska Denharing, and Beth Poisson to the Wheel Weaves Patreon team. Thank you so much for your generosity and your support. We really, truly appreciate it and couldn't do this without you. In this episode, we are talking about Chapter 37, The Last Battle, and it is Part 6.
Part 6. So we are doing perspectives 22 to 26 today. So we've got 5 to go through. Now, last episode, we had a very important question about how do you determine the custody arrangement between Rand and the Dark One for the fate of the world.
And I said, I don't think that's how this works. And you said, let's call in a lawyer.
Yeah.
And I said, good idea. So here we have Spencer on the line.
Yeah.
Hi, hey, Spencer. How are you?
Thanks for joining us for today's episode.
You are so welcome. What a fun question you proposed.
Yeah.
Because you haven't listened to that episode yet, so you don't even know what we're talking about.
Just came out. So, okay. So hypothetically, if the Dark One and Rand are like, hey, I get to create my good world universe, and the Dark One's like, I get to create my evil universe. If you had to split up the good versus evil, they're compromising and saying like a 2-day on, 2-day off situation. What's the best way to split up the fate of the universe between good and evil?
I guess depends on the age of the universe.
Oh, wow. Okay. That's a very lawyer answer.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, let's assume that it's the third age. It's 3 years old, going on 4.
That's not how that works.
You don't know. And 3 going on 4.
Okay, well, then we have to consider what's in the best interest of the universe.
Balance.
Right. So
we've
perhaps
decided balance is the best.
Okay, so then perhaps a 2-2-5.
Okay,
to
what's
one
that?
Parent, to the other. 2 days, one parent. No, 2 days Rand, 2 days the Dark One, 5 days Rand, and then you switch. 2 days the Dark One, 2 days Rand.
I don't think I want the Dark One to have responsibility of the whole universe for 5 full days, though.
In a row, because I feel like that. So we had thought like a Tuesday, Thursday, and like every other weekend situation.
But you said balance.
That's true.
Yeah,
okay,
like
that's
just
fair.
Enough.
That's fair. That's
fair. like a 60-40 balance.
So not really balanced.
You're kind of leaning into the alternating weekends kind of custody arrangement then.
Okay. All right. I feel like we need to.
Yeah, because I'm very much against this. But anyway, welcome to the podcast, Spencer. Thank you for joining us, longtime friend of the pod. And you know what? We had to have you here for the last battle.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so excited to be here.
You know what? And people are also going to be so excited that you're here because they were speculating that maybe Brandon Sanderson would be a guest of ours.
Oh, yeah.
But instead of that, it's you.
Yeah.
Almost the same.
Yeah, almost. Pretty much. Exactly the same. I don't know why people got it. They're like, ooh, I bet the special guest is Brandon Sanderson. Yeah. It's like, yeah, keep manifesting. I'll keep. Me too, because nope. Not really
that
how
would be
this
the
works.
Dream.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Okay, so I figured I'd keep a short and breezy fun fact for you guys today because most of the time you never give me time to actually get through it.
I'm breezy.
So what we're talking about today is a little bit about the actual historical context of the last battle, because when we had Michael Livingston on, he had talked about the last battle being based on a real life battle.
That's true. Mm-hmm.
So I went and looked up a little bit about it, but I'm not going to bore with you with the facts of the battle. I'm just going to give you some like top high level information.
Okay, and you're not going to spoil the end of the battle?
Well, unless you're really good at history, and if you know how the Battle of Austerlitz went in December of 1805. So if you're familiar with that battle specifically, maybe just like skip the next 30 seconds here.
1805?
It's 1805, yeah.
Austerlitz?
Austerlitz, the historical Battle of Austerlitz, also known as the Battle of the Three Emperors. Oh, right.
that
Okay.
battle. Oh, you're
So
right. Okay, this is gonna spoil everything. I know everything about that battle.
it involved Napoleon Bonaparte of France versus the armies of Russia and Austria. So apparently there's a lot of like real comparisons of like a 1-to-1 because the field of Marilor is a mirror image of the Austerlitz battlefield, just rotated 90 degrees. And then you've got very similar characteristics on the map. So you've got the River Mora in the Wheel of Time is the Goldback Stream. And then you've got the Polov Heights, which are the Pratzen Heights. And then Deshar Knob is the Zurin Hill. And the bogs on the map are the Satsgen Ponds.
The Sachin Ponds.
Yeah, they're Satsgen Ponds.
Okay.
Yeah. So there we go. So it's kind of cool because like we're not going to dig into specifics, but I like the fact that there's like an actual real world battle that happened that's comparable to what's happening here.
And okay, wait. Napoleon is less long ago than I think it is in my head, right?
Yeah.
Well, 1805. So
I don't know. How long ago do you think Napoleon is in your head?
yeah, I don't
Yeah,
know
before
enough.
that.
You
So
know
that
what?
makes sense.
Maybe there was more than one Napoleon in history.
Don't
Here's
think
how we
so.
frame this.
I don't think
No?
so.
In the middle of Hamilton, the musical,
Yes, I guess so.
I
Yeah.
guess so. Yeah.
right?
What a weird thing to compare. Yeah. No. Okay. Yeah, I can get along with that.
Yep.
Nailed it.
Perfect. Thanks to Lin-Manuel Miranda, really.
Yeah, he puts history in context for me.
You know,
really
if
does.
we can get him on the podcast now, that's. I heard he's available. He's open for a lot of stuff.
Yeah, he didn't just have like a whole new Moana come out.
Yeah. No, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. Okay. All right. Let's start this chapter.
Okay, but before that, I also have another thing, another follow-up from our last episode.
Okay.
Because I hope this clears things up for everyone.
Oh,
we were confused when Min threw a dagger.
Right. Who caught it?
And
Okay.
we were wondering
How did it get caught?
because did he catch it with air
Yeah.
or did he catch it out of the air
Right.
with his hand?
Right.
Now, I found a sentence that'll clear things up. No problem.
Okay. Do we just not read it? Yeah. Okay. Go.
So he growled, and Min threw herself backward to the ground, ducking a ribbon of fire and throwing her knife. The man caught it in the air. He prowled forward in a crouch, bestial, smiling at her.
So he like straight up caught the dagger.
Maybe.
Okay.
That's not 100% clear.
No, I know. That's what I'm
I
saying.
think that's what
have
our
no idea.
argument stemmed from was the fact
It's
that like
exactly the
did he
same.
possibly slow, and this is from Min's
But
perspective.
He caught it in the air.
He caught it in, but and
Which
air
could
is
be.
lowercase.
Air's lowercase, but
Yeah.
he could snatch it out of the air, or he can catch
Catch
it
it.
in air with the power.
Yeah. There's a lot of ways he could like slow it down to or like unless he's straight up
But
like
he can catch it in the air with the power. So
that's true. That didn't clear it up
it
at
didn't
all.
clear up at all. But I found it.
Okay. All right. Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
I was really hoping for something more definitive.
No, it's
like
not
that's
at
why
all.
we were confused.
That's not at all. I actually wrote down haha beside my notes because it's oh, thanks.
It's
That
not
clears
better.
things up.
It's not better. Okay, let's start.
Okay.
Now let's start.
Part 6, chapter 37. Chapter symbol is still the ancient Aes Sedai symbol, and we are starting right now today in Egwene's perspective. And the first thing Spencer said to us when we got on this call today was, man, it's really hard to find the very certain perspectives that we're covering, especially in your audio or
Kobo, yeah, my not
not
my
audiobook,
e-reader
format. So sorry about that.
And the other problem is I'm going blind slowly, and so my font is so big. So I have to flip through so many pages to find the correct perspectives. And yeah, but you know what?
Sorry.
I put in that work for you guys. I just want
knew
you
you
to
would.
know.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm excited about this perspective though because we've got to see lots of people talking about Gawain and his actions. But so far, I have not been able to ask you, Spencer. In general, how do you feel about Gawain and his performance so far in the last battle?
Well, we know, I'm just going to also interrupt too, because
Right.
we know Spencer loves Egwene.
Yes.
Big Egwene fan. So how do we feel about her choice of warder and husband?
Obviously, we feel it's the worst.
Yeah, okay. Good. Yeah.
Okay.
Understandable.
Because we're in the middle of trying to push up the heights, like push our way.
Right.
to save Gawain. Last episode, we just had Sylviana telling Egwene, hey, you can pass the bond to me because if he dies, you're going to get all like messed up. And she says, no, not happening.
She's like, I'll be fine.
I'll tough it out. It'll be fine.
And that's the problem with love. Irrational.
Is it? Oh, so that's the issue, though, is because I'm not entirely sold on the whole she loves him argument.
I want to believe that
She's married to
Egwene wouldn't
him.
make such stupid decisions if it weren't for love.
Okay.
Like that
So-
young love
But
type of
she
young
thinks
love.
That's the
She
hill I'm
thinks
willing to
this
die
is
on because
love.
I'm an Egwene stan. Okay?
You know what? Okay, I could get on board with the fact like she thinks she's in love from the perspective of someone who hasn't really been in love with many people, if at all.
Right, because the last thing she had was Rand, and that clearly, I think she thought that was love too.
Yeah, exactly. So that makes more sense. Like I'm looking at Egwene's relationship with Gawain from a very high level of like I get to see all the different interactions, but her being her in this situation, like I do and she's
She
like an
thinks
18.
They did make out.
They did.
Yeah.
And she's
you don't
like
make out with someone you
19.
don't love.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true. And she's 18.
I remember when I was 19.
Yeah.
I thought I was in love plenty of times.
Uh-oh.
And
Yeah.
I was there. You weren't.
Okay. You know what? I'm actually okay with that. Where like I can believe that she believes that this is love.
Yes.
Yep. Okay.
So Gawain's decision to go up on his own to go and try and fight Demandred. How are we feeling about that? Was that a good idea? Was it brave? Was it dumb?
Well, I think it would be hard to say that it wasn't brave,
Mm-hmm.
but
He wants to be the guy.
Mhm.
But being brave does not
Make you smart.
right.
Make you make good decisions.
Yeah, I mean, you are deceiving yourself if you think you, as a young guy who's relatively good with a sword, stand any chance against one of the most powerful Forsaken.
Well, he does have fancy jewelry, though.
He does have the rings, and he does have 3 of them, but
Yeah. But he also didn't have anything like we do
Else.
have from last episode too. We had Matt giving Galad the medallion that blocks channeling to go kill channelers.
Yes.
mhm.
So like that makes sense. Gawain has no defense against channeling itself. He went up to straight up pick a sword fight with Demandred.
No, he was going to sneak up on him.
He did. I mean, but it's like he has no defense against channeling.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep. I think we've talked about this a lot.
We're gonna keep talking about it.
Gawain, the eternal optimist.
That's how I describe him too. So optimistic.
get that
real
tattooed on
positive.
Yeah, like
Yep.
this is gonna work out for me. I'm just gonna sneak up on one of
He's
the
like,
greatest
"This is it.
channelers of
I
all
want to
time.
be the guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like,
Okay.
I believe Gawain believes he was going to succeed. I think that's insane.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's the Egwene love situation all over again. I can believe that he believed that he
Right.
could do it.
Right. Yes.
Okay.
It's just too bad because he's not the guy.
Yeah.
It's kind of sad.
Yeah. Yeah. So that brings
Yeah.
us to Egwene's perspective, like right now.
Super short.
Very short.
Egwene and the White Tower forces are trying to fight their way up, and there's been a lot of channeling.
Yeah. So it's like
blast
pock marks all over the place.
everywhere.
Yeah.
And Egwene is just right now blasting Sharans
Yeah.
left
It's like
and right.
it's like an offense defense situation. So Egwene is doing all the offense, and then the other channelers with her are playing defense to like cut the Sharan weaves because Egwene is like so super powerful right now with Vorsa and Grail.
Okay.
So that's going to be important about where they are. They're on the western side because that's also where Julian is, who we get a perspective from later. So he's a part of the infantry forces here that are doing their best, but can't really do very well because there's so many dead bodies and there's so many holes in the mountain in the ground,
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. just like ruts everywhere. Yeah. So she can feel Gawain up ahead. It's not going well. He's like probably unconscious.
Barely alive.
Yeah. and
She's
And
getting
she's-
more and more frantic. That's the word I'm looking for, to reach him.
yes.
But here's the question. So like when a mother's baby is under a car and she gets this rush of adrenaline and can lift the car.
Is that is that a thing that actually happens? Like I know people say that that's a thing that can happen.
I don't have the answer to that
Are there
question.
any documented instances of people, mothers lifting a car because their baby's under it.
Why is the baby under the car in the first place?
Because you really only have a certain amount of strength. I mean, like, I've seen, when adrenaline gets going, people can be pretty strong.
Right. I think the mother lifting a car is like
a metaphor, an analogy.
Yes.
It's not an actual thing that's happened.
I mean, maybe.
It might. Yeah.
Depends on the car. Some cars are pretty light. Some moms are very strong.
It's a smart car.
Get a smart car and a very strong mom. It's like, boom, easy.
But I'm just saying, does it apply to channeling?
Does it apply to channeling?
Is Egwene here more powerful because she thinks Gawain's dying?
Okay.
Well, she's definitely more reckless.
Yeah, there is that part of it too. That's a good question, though. It's like, can you push yourself beyond the limit? But I mean, there'd probably be upper bounds, especially since she's using a sangreal, which has like built-in safety precautions.
And
are you just more likely to burning it? Are you more likely to burn out in this situation?
But not necessarily with the sangreal that's got a buffer, because buffered sangreal prevents you from doing that.
I don't quite understand that piece of it.
We don't know enough about Boris sangreal either.
It doesn't even matter to me. We've seen time and time again in this series that when people are emotional, they can do things they didn't think they could do.
That's true.
Right.
That's true. Yeah.
Like when Nynaeve just like balefires.
Yeah.
Right.
Myrddraal that one time in like book 3 or something. And we hadn't even really ever heard of balefire.
Yeah.
Because it's an emotional thing. And she just like
Avienda Gateways
does a thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. When she zooms away to an igloo. Yeah.
Exactly. To the igloo sex tent.
There was no igloo there first. I think Rand built it, right? That was the point. She didn't go to the igloo. She was
well, she went to the place where she was definitely going to die of exposure.
He built the igloo. She didn't like gateway to an igloo, a pre-existing igloo.
So then was it actually an igloo or was it more of a Quincy?
I think us prairie kids would know it was a Quincy.
Yeah.
Oh man.
There's enough room in there though,
You can make a big Quincy.
Oh, that's true. Quincy's just a big hole you dig in the snow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, but you have to pile the snow.
Structurally.
You wait 24 hours, then you dig it out.
Unless you have the power, in which case you can do it all at once.
Yeah. Magic.
It's power Quincy.
Power Quincy. Yeah.
Yeah. So did he form blocks of ice and stack them together in a dome shape? Or did he Quincy? Have we been saying sex igloo this whole time when really it's actually a sex Quincy?
And that sounds more fun and kinky.
That's good.
Oh my God.
Asking the real questions here. So Gawain's dying right now. Is right. Are we done with that? Is that fine?
We're done with that. We're not cool with it.
Okay.
Because
we're only not cool with it because it will impact Egwene. We're totally cool with it otherwise.
Although
right. So cool, point, we could be in a Quincy.
We could be. Now, Egwene definitely thinks she's gonna be able, even if Gawain dies, she thinks she's gonna be able to deal with this and be just fine.
Yeah.
And there's like a small part of me that's like, maybe she can. She's withstood a lot that other Aes Sedai think that they can't withstand, and she does.
That same small part of you thought that Gawain might have been successful against Demandred.
I did. Yeah, there was a part of me that thought that.
Right.
Uh-huh. But I'm more confident in Egwene's ability to snuff out her emotions and her grief for Gawain than Gawain's ability to actually fight a Forsaken.
Have you known Egwene up until this point to be good at snuffing out her own emotions?
She more like thrives off of it though. But that's the reason why we were talking about the whole mom picking up a car thing. Is like, can Egwene do things exceptionally well in a, tragic moment? So
we've seen her in a lot of captivity situations.
That's true.
And she doesn't break then.
She's resilient.
She is nothing if not resilient. That girl perseveres. But that is it for now.
Yeah. Okay.
Egwene.
That's enough. That's enough of him.
Them. Are you excited that we got you on for a snippet of Egwene?
Yes.
Good.
Good answer. Good answer.
At least she was in the mix today.
Yeah.
You know what? Fair. Now listen, our next perspective is Demandred, and I think this is a very funny perspective.
Yeah.
This is like the comedic relief for me. I think this is very funny.
Yeah. Yeah. I love Demandred because it's like I feel like he's got the kids these days type of vibe. Yeah, he's like whining what like kids these days have it so good, and back in my day I'd have to like walk 3 miles to school, and now they just get promoted to chosen all at once. Like, what is this?
Yeah,
he's just like an old complainer guy.
I'm telling you, I've been reading too much romantasy. I just like all I could think about was how he felt about Shendla.
Yes.
I
And
love it. I love a love story.
yeah,
I was like, who is this Shendla?
Yeah.
I want to know more about this.
Why don't we get more of that?
But don't worry, his hatred for Lews Therin is actually much more intense than his sort of like for this lady.
Yeah.
Sharon lady.
I could love you if only I could get over my hatred of Lews Therin.
but he feels like if he beats Lews Therin,
No.
he could have a life again.
She feels that, and he's like, I don't know.
He's like, I don't think so.
I don't think so. Yeah. He like does a backtrack on that. He's like, I don't know if that's gonna work out the way she thinks
He's
it
like,
is.
this is it. This is all I've ever known. So
yeah,
this is the only thing that matters.
They can cross the bridge when they come to it. So
I mean, he's surprised by any feelings at all. So I feel like he's not an accurate, what is the word I'm looking for? He can't accurately describe how his feelings could potentially flourish because he's even shocked to have the feelings.
An unreliable narrator.
That's what I'm looking for.
Yep. He also thinks that Matt probably is Lews Therin in disguise.
Yeah, he's really going, and that makes sense. He
really thinks that there's no way that Rand would trust anyone else to command all of the armies.
Yeah. So this is actually like a pretty interesting like viewpoint though, because Demandred is working off of knowledge that he has from the Age of Legends and the War of Power.
Yeah. And in the knowledge he has of Lews Therin.
And in that battle, Lews Therin was the kind of guy who didn't want to give up any control and would jump around to different battlefields and do all these things.
Well, and there's evidence of Rand doing that.
Yeah.
Right.
So like it makes sense that he's convinced that Matt is Rand.
Well, no. He's convinced that Matt is Lews Therin. He keeps on saying, I know everything there is to know about Lews Therin. And it's like, okay, well, Lews Therin turned himself into a volcano and he's not here. Like, this isn't Lews Therin. This is Rand.
Except that they don't always necessarily agree on that. I mean, that's the whole point of like, is Lews Therin Rand? Is Rand Lews Therin? And Demandred is under the assumption that is still Lews Therin. It's the same guy.
Well, we have these lessons and everything that Rand was taught by Tam growing up that make him make different decisions now than Lews Therin probably ever did.
Definitely. Well, and it begs the question too, is the pattern, like, does the pattern itself have a level of sentience that it wants to survive, and it saw in the past that one person was not capable of doing what was necessary to truly, I mean, they won, but at what cost?
You need a tripod.
You need a tripod.
Yeah.
The chosen one cannot be everywhere at once. He needs his guys.
The boys. Yeah. Okay.
Oh gosh. Okay. Well,
and maybe Egwene.
Oh, 100% Egwene and Nynaeve and Moiraine.
Yes. Yeah.
We needed them all.
Yeah.
But that also comes down to circumstance. And yes, there's pattern and pattern and pattern, and we can talk about fate and pattern all day.
Yeah.
Because that's what this book series is about. But there's also a level of Matt getting all this knowledge from all of his memories.
Very helpful. Very useful.
Super helpful, super useful, because Rand has no experience or knowledge about how to command any battle.
Yeah.
And so if Rand was like, okay, I'm the leader, I'm going to command all of the battles for the last battle here, how would that even go? He doesn't even know anything. He's never done that.
And maybe Lews Therin in the last age had a hard time delegating,
and so he would just do it anyway, even though he wasn't that good at it.
But Rand has a friend who he knows has all this knowledge, so it makes it easier. Like, did the pattern put that in place so this dragon would have the ability?
Although,
yes, I see your hand up.
My hand is up.
Okay, go.
Rand didn't put Matt in charge of this battle.
No.
Right.
He put all the great like same concept.
Yeah. He's delegated.
Different pile.
He's allowed others to take charge.
He allowed all the great captains.
Yes.
To man the battlefronts.
Right.
While he went and did a thing.
Big mistake. Huge.
They
all got compelled.
Got super compromised. Super duper compromised. And then
Matt took over.
They put Matt in charge because of the, so like Rand wasn't like, oh, good thing my best friend is so good at battles. He's in charge, which he should have done from the beginning.
Yeah. That would have been smart.
Well, and Matt
And
should
not
have been. Matt
Elaine.
also should have been like, "Hey, I've got the memories of hundreds of generals, and I know lots of things about battles." Never said it. Doesn't
we
say
should
it.
keep that like secret and suppressed because
Right.
nobody would even understand that here.
Yeah, nothing weird has ever happened in this book series.
Mm-hmm.
Perrin's like, I can talk to wolves, but I'm never going to tell anyone that. My eyes are just going to go yellow.
Yeah.
And we're just going to assume.
Okay, let's talk about this perspective though.
Okay, yeah. Start at the beginning here. Demandred's doing something pretty cool.
Like the plot points. I feel like we've done the gist.
Yeah, that's like
Yeah.
the big picture. Let's do the actual things that happen here.
So right now, Demandred, right at the beginning, is using the eyes of a falcon
Mhm.
with the true power to get a view of the battlefield. And he's like, that Matt Cawthon has gateways.
Yeah.
That's so smart. Luce Theron would have never done that.
Now, would you say that Demandred has a bird's eye view of the battlefield?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yep.
I
Spencer,
can't
you
even
can,
laugh.
you can laugh at that. That's a good joke. I wrote that out this afternoon. I was very excited about it. No?
You are a dad.
Okay.
Yeah.
So anyways, but what I do find interesting is that so he's doing the whole like complaining thing too. He's like, oh, I want to use a raven, but those Borderlanders, the only thing they remembered was to shoot the ravens out of the sky. Why do they have to remember that rule of all things?
Ugh, I
It's
guess
just
I'll
like,
be a
I
falcon.
guess I'll use a falcon. It's fine. But I think because he says the falcon is resisting him, and this is only something that can be used, like done with the true power, allegedly. This is according to Demandred, who then goes on to say that, you know, people of this age have discovered a bunch of stuff again that they never knew about.
Right.
So maybe you can take over other animals with the one power and not just the true power. Like, why is that only a true power thing? Is it inherently like evil to look through the eyes of a bird or something?
It feels evil to take control of someone
Yes.
else. I mean, okay, here we go.
Oh yeah. Exactly. So I was gonna say compulsion, and then there's the spell, it's a forbidden curse in Harry Potter. Because to take over the mind of somebody or something else is
evil.
unforgivable.
Okay.
It's immoral.
Okay. What if the bird's like, you can use my eyes for a little bit? That's cool. What
The
if you
bird did
do it
not do that.
consensually?
No. And I mean, like, there's one thing talking to them, like
Hey, tell me
Wolf
what
Brothers.
you saw.
like
Sure.
Wolf
Yeah.
Brothers and stuff, but how could a bird be like, yes, no problem?
Yeah, that's true. Well,
Unless
I mean,
you
the
can
same
talk
way.
to them, and if
yeah.
you can talk to them like Perrin can talk to wolves, then you just get messages relayed
Right.
rather than taking over their brain and their eyes.
Yeah. Okay. I get where you're coming from. So is that a reference?
So
Yeah.
I think it's
Oh,
a
100%.
reference, and I didn't even mean to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's okay.
I think it was a really good one, so fine.
Yeah.
I actually think that was a great one too. So
We better go get shots.
yeah.
I think my options are Saki or Bailey's.
Oh my God.
You always only have Bailey's.
I live with a
Sake,
part.
did you say? Are you gonna warm it up?
Why is it between those two things?
I don't know. Because I live with a partner who drinks most things, and he really cares for sake, so occasionally we have that.
Okay.
And he won't drink Bailey's. So, I mean, does this say something about alcoholism in our house? Perhaps. I don't
No,
know.
I don't think so. I think it's worse if you have like lots of other things too, you know?
Is
I
that
don't
worse
think-
or is it better?
It would be worse if you had lots to choose from.
Like if you
Sounds
had a
better.
stocked alcohol cabinet, I think that's normal.
I agree.
Right. So what's happening at my house? Not normal.
Anyways, I had to look it up because it's the Imperious curse.
Yes.
Okay. I could have told you that. Okay, are we doing shots?
Yeah, I guess we are. Hold on.
Pause.
Pause.
We're in a pause.
Okay, so we have our shots, but now before we actually do our shots, we received a package in the mail,
Mhm.
a rather hefty package. Okay,
Yeah.
so this is from our buddy, Night Runner.
Yep.
On Discord, Steven in person.
Oh, okay. Sure, your response to both.
Oh, probably. Now, there are about 87 shot glasses
Yes.
in this package,
There's
roughly.
a lot. There's a lot of things. A lot of gifts.
Okay, there's 8, but there's a lot. And there's also a gift for Spencer
Yeah.
What?
Yes. Yeah.
because he's a fan of the podcast and he's a fan of you. Isn't that nice?
That's
So,
the nicest thing I've ever heard. I'm gonna cry.
oh, actually, she's probably going to. But I want to talk about these shot glasses because, okay, well, there's a lot of stuff. Okay, so we have shot glasses from Tennessee and Kentucky. I'm going to put them over here.
And Atlanta.
Okay,
I've been to Atlanta.
Nice. Okay.
Atlanta. So Tennessee and Kentucky, several of those actually. Then we got these cute ones from Cincinnati, because
Nice.
that's where WatCon is.
Yeah, those are like little
Nice.
mason jar.
And these are
closable
little
ones.
mason. They do have a little close, and they're called a travel shot.
Cool.
you
So
can,
cute.
They close up, and you can put them in your purse and stuff.
Fantastic.
I'm gonna use these all the time. And then you have one from Atlanta.
Yeah, it's a little Moscow Mule one.
And
Very
I have
cute.
another one here that's filled up from Ohio. I also have a Terangrial Dream Ring Terangrial ring.
The Mobius strip
necklace
that is always forever going for
and
infinity.
He says that hopefully this helps me understand the idea behind it. And I never I get it. I have to say I do get it, and I've always sort of gotten it. It's the picture of it that gets me.
You're not
it's
sold
the
on that.
symbol.
Okay.
I understand
like the chapter symbol.
The chapter symbol. I understand what a dream ring Terangrial looks like and feels like, and I've seen Mobius strips before too.
Does it fit on your finger?
No, it's too small for that.
Okay.
But it is a necklace that can rest between my breasts.
Perfect.
Perfect. We got some cards of time. We got all kinds of stuff. And we got a vinyl decal. We can put this on our trailer.
Sweet.
Does the necklace look like our tattoos?
No.
Is that good? Can you see that over Zoom?
What?
She's waving it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And here's a gift for Spencer. Let me read the card. There's so much stuff here. Oh my gosh, this was a crazy package. Okay. This is an origami bird. It's a crane.
Okay. Oh yeah.
And he found it at JordanCon.
Oh.
And he packed it up and said, you can have it. So that's for you, because he thought of you. So that's nice. I'll bring it to you because we're leaving for Winnipeg in a week.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll see you, and I'll bring it for you, and you can display it if you'd like. Now, what's funny about JordanCon is sometimes there's the 1 year we were there was tiny ducks.
Yeah.
Everywhere, people put things around to be found, and at WatCon, or was it JordanCon 1 year, we put around the seals.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. So I guess there was this year people put
cranes,
origami birds around, and so you get a JordanCon origami bird.
That's very exciting.
Okay.
And would you believe an origami crane is one of the things that I know how to make, so it feels like a little bit personal.
Aw, lovely. Okay, so cheers, and thank you to Night Runner.
Yeah.
Thank you, Night Runner.
Not taking over the brains of falcons.
He did take over the brain of a falcon.
It's very tequila-y. Okay.
That's true. Now, I will just side note, there was also a gift for Tyler.
Yes, he'll get his later.
But I won't reveal what that was or is. It still exists.
Okay, back to it. Back to D-Man Dread, because we are at the beginning of this perspective.
Well, sort of. We've talked lots about what happens here.
Yeah. Okay, so just to catch us up, we do get a lot of exposition here from D-Man Dread on his thoughts on the battle for how things are going. So we do get that he knows about the command center for the light being at the base of Dashar Knob, and he's been tempted to travel there directly to confront allegedly Lews Therin, but we actually saw it from the other perspective too, of Matt saying he's probably not doing that because he's worried about a trap, and D-Man Dread here is I'm worried about a trap, so I'm not just traveling to the command center because that might be what LTT wants me to do. So that's what's holding him back right now from that.
So again, just like a level of Matt's brilliance.
Yeah.
He gets it. He knows it.
Yeah. Now, another interesting thing here, D-Man Dread is only getting a thin trickle of access to the true power from the Dark One.
That is interesting.
Yeah, and we don't really know what the metric is that the Dark One judges on how much you're allowed to channel the true power, but it's definitely a thing that he is consciously aware of, that he doesn't have a lot of power right now.
And others have more?
Allegedly, yeah, that's the issue.
Well,
and he thinks he's giving it away to everyone, giving it away for free now.
That's the whole kids these days. Everybody gets access to the true power. Back in my day, I had to kill so many kids before I was allowed to.
And D-Man Dread is I recruited the Mahale. I did that.
Yes.
Shouldn't I get some credit for that?
Yeah.
I didn't expect him to be recruited to Chosen so quickly.
Yeah.
And then for me to be on the same level now, I recruited that guy.
Right.
So
does the Dark One not understand MLMs? That's the question.
I think the issue is he does, but he's evil. Well, actually, no, that doesn't.
MLMs are a bit
MLMs
evil.
are all inherently, but we have
Inherently.
talked about how the entire Forsaken industry is like a
Is
giant
An
pyramid scheme.
MLM.
So
Giant.
yeah.
You get 2 buddies to join.
And then
they
boom,
get 3 buddies to join.
boom, immortality or something.
Right.
And the MHale seems to have skipped a level.
Yeah.
Well, you know what though? That happens when you're really good at whatever the MLM is.
That's true. Boom, boom. You know, there it
Yeah.
is.
You get that pink Mary Kay car.
I love it.
Yeah, you get the trips.
So really the thing is D-Mandred's just being jealous right now.
Yes.
Like he's a little bit jelly of how fast Taim has risen.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But don't worry, because the only thing he actually cares about is killing Lucerne.
According to D-Mandred, which is like, you know,
Unreliable narrator.
he's really focusing on this thing here.
Now, I like his viewpoint and his perspective on everything here.
Yeah.
Because he has everything right, but also kind of wrong.
Yeah.
He's missing some pieces
He's
of information.
missing it.
Mm.
And like there's a puzzle piece or 2 under the couch.
Yeah.
The cat's eaten one. And then he's like trying to put it together anyway.
Yeah.
And he's like almost there, but like also missing so much of it. Like he's so sure that Lucerne
Yeah.
is going to be here, and he's like taunting him, and he's having this whole battle with Rand, and it's like Rand
Not
has
there.
never been here and isn't going to be.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like from the beginning, like I thought at some point he'd recognize and realize that
Rand's not here, man. Nope.
Every time we see him,
Not yet.
he's yelling for Rand. So
Not yet. Okay, couple little tidbits here of information I'm going to give point out
Wait,
here. Oh yeah.
But does it make you feel a bit sad for him? He's so focused on this person
no,
who doesn't care about him at all.
Well, only because we've been watching Mad Men. It's like that meme where it's like, I hate you. And he's like, I don't think about you at all.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
yeah,
Poor
Like, that is
Demandred,
100%
like-
Rand.
yeah. It's kind of like that whole like the lion doesn't
Right.
Yeah.
put weight into the sheep's opinion.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Like Rand is not even caring at all about
You're not
Demandred.
even on his radar.
He's like literally in
Hasn't.
the middle of actually having this custody battle
Yeah.
over the universe with the Dark One.
Yeah. Because we also get like Demandred thinking about Lucerne in the Age of Legends and how the one thing that Demandred was better at
Was
than
battles.
LTT was the battle general stuff.
And he's like, man, this guy, if
This
it is
guy's pretty
if
good.
it
He's
is LTT,
learning.
he's learned a lot.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's not.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's not.
And it's like all in the same breath of like the jealousy of always being second. And like,
Right.
honestly, I kind of get it how that
Oh,
could
of
be so
course.
frustrating.
Well, it's kind of like the Gawain situation who just wants to be the guy.
Like Demandred
Yeah.
is really good at a lot of things, but he's still second best. And if LTT wasn't there, he would be the best, but he's not. So he's just second. And that sometimes
And
sucks.
that's his
Starts to eat away at
perspective.
you. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's his perspective that he's second best.
Right.
Because is he? Is
Yes.
he
Well, even because he's like, oh, and he got everything. He's stronger in the power. He got Helena. And it's like, well, if he wasn't with Helena, was she going to be with you? Like, I don't know.
Well, that's what that implied, I thought.
Well, that's what it implies.
But that's
like,
what he thinks.
That's what he
But
thinks. And again, how reliable is that?
Well, then that's when we get a little bit of a nod to lovely Sharon lady.
Yeah. Okay, let's talk about this here. Oh no, there's a couple things battle wise I got to point out.
Ugh,
Okay.
fine. I wanna
So-
talk about
Battles.
the
It's just
You
like
romance.
a
want the
little hint here.
romance.
This is
Fine,
it. This is
fine.
all we get in the Wheel of Time.
Yeah.
It's him sort of thinking that maybe he likes a woman.
Fine, let's talk about Shenla then. Let's do it. Let's talk about her. I'll do the battle stuff later.
Okay.
So we've got Shenla here, who is this lovely Sharon woman.
Oh, she
Yeah.
is here, and he has almost managed to care about her.
She's devious, she's capable, she's powerful, and he
Probably super
almost-
hot.
Well, maybe.
Better be.
Okay.
And so just to clarify here, Shenla is not a dark friend. So I think that's what's
No.
really interesting here is like she is not a dark friend, but she seems to have fallen for one of the Forsaken.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Well,
But
it's like
also under the context of he's the prophet and savior.
yes.
Right.
And because Demandred has skewed whatever their prophecies were,
Mhm.
he has clearly manipulated and fulfilled them.
Yes.
So they're like,
Right.
hey, you're going to remake the world better.
Yeah. It's the self-preservation of your own people. So like
Yes.
Right.
in a lot of senses, like I understand where the Sharns are coming from, where they're put in this, like they do have a crazy society. Like
Well, Okay, listen.
Sidestepping that.
We have the Sea Folk.
Yeah.
We have the Shan-Chen. We have the Aiel, and we have the Westerners.
Right, Randlanders.
Whatever we want to call them.
Yeah.
Who all had their different prophecies
Yes.
about somebody coming, blah, 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 blah. And so Rand was able to fulfill, like, he was there.
He did a bunch of them.
He did a bunch of these things, and it only makes sense that Shara also had similar things, and because Rand was never there,
he didn't
and
fulfill
he didn't
them.
go there, he didn't fulfill anything for them. So therefore, Demandred, I guess, saw this opening and was like, I'm going there and fulfilling these prophecies for these people.
So I can understand from a Sharan perspective where they're like, for the preservation of our people, yes, we don't like Trollocs. Yes, you're the shadow, blah, blah, blah. But we're putting our faith in you to protect our people. So we'll go along with it for now.
Right.
Like there's a lot of levels and layers to that we just don't get to see it.
Well, and the question comes too, like, where does prophecy come from? Because I think in theory, in Randland and with the Shan-Chen and with the Sea Folk and with the Aiel, we have these prophecies that Rand fulfills. But would Rand have even been able to fulfill the Sharan prophecies? Were the Sharans always destined to find a Forsaken to fill them?
Like maybe the prophecy was real prophecy that he really fulfilled that put him in charge of the Sharans.
Right. Maybe they were always destined to be on this side of the last battle.
Interesting. Yeah, because of fate.
Because of fate. Pattern's going to pattern.
Pattern's going to pattern.
Yeah.
The wheel weaves and such.
And such.
Yeah.
Okay, but there's no time for this love connection.
No.
I know you wanted to talk about it, but too bad. That's it. That's all you get.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Because the Mahale is here.
Did you want to talk about the battle stuff before or after the
Well, it's got to do with them. It was just a reference to what Taim has done. So upriver, and we've gotten hints of this.
Stopped it.
He stopped the flow of the river. However, he's reported unusual resistance from a group of like small like townspeople and a small group of soldiers here, like some of the band.
Right.
So that's what we saw. Those are the Hinterstop people.
The ones who don't die.
The ones who, well, they do die. They just come back.
They come back to life.
Exactly.
Unusual resistance. Is that what that means?
Well, we don't know, but like that's those guys who are upriver there.
Does it kind of feel like, oh, my brain, what battle is it? Come on, Brett. With the people who can't die, the ghost people in the last
Hinterstep.
Yes, I understand that. I am referencing another series in Lord of the Rings.
Oh, the field, the Pelennor field. It's like what are you talking? The Ghost Army?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Feels the same.
Yeah. Well, it's the Hinterstep people. It's like I feel like
she's trying to make a Lord of the Rings reference.
I understand what's happening.
Because I was gonna say, are you talking about Pirates of the Caribbean?
Ghost guys.
That Ghost Army on that ship.
Yeah. You know, it's probably closer to Pirates of the Caribbean than it is to...
No, because these people aren't ghosts. They're real people. They just die, and then they just, like, wake up.
Well, and in Lord of the Rings...
In Lord of the Rings, they're ghosts.
They're ghosts. They're ghost people.
Oh, so you're saying that
Lord of the Rings and Pirates of the Caribbean are closer. Yeah.
Closely related
than Hinterstep people. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to say.
I would say it's not a shot, but it's take a drink.
Okay, and my drink
people
is only whiskey,
don't die.
So they don't die. And they can be used at an advantageous time.
Okay, so
in
is
battle.
that
they're advantageous in war.
Right. And so is that confirmation then that it's working? Because we weren't sure if they were taken out if it was like this weird magical thing that's happened, this bubble of evil happening.
Well, we really don't know still. Like the river's still like
why would there
off.
be a quote unusual resistance?
Yeah, that's the thing. We don't know yet.
Oh, I thought it was confirmation.
I feel like it's confirmation.
Okay.
Me too.
Okay.
I'm checking that box.
Mostly because it's fun.
Yeah, dude.
And I don't know if we're ever even really going to talk about it again.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so back to it. Mahale shows up.
Mahale's here. Yep.
Yeah. Taim shows up via true power traveling and then immediately starts to mock Demandred for such a bad job that he's doing at the ruins. That's where Tam is. And Lan is currently circling around too.
I feel like Taim shouldn't do this.
Yep. You shouldn't mock the crazy guy shouting to murder people.
Yeah.
Don't mock him. And it goes about as well as you would imagine when you mock Demandred.
Taim's perspective, he potentially has more of the true power. He's feeling like he's on the up and up.
Right?
Demandra's on the way out.
He's the cocky new recruit. He's like the guy who just got promoted.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I get it.
Mhm.
And it's like, get this old guy out of here. It's time to retire.
And then he's like, back in my day, he literally does it. So Demandred pulls the Sharn channelers in, and he's like, hey guys, we're gonna shield this guy. I'm gonna shield him with the true power.
So fast.
They do it, they get him. So time is shielded. Demandred true power shields time, which works differently for the record. We don't really get a lot of information here, but basically, like, you get to
suck power.
You suck some of the power out of time and use it for yourself.
What an interesting concept, actually, that I sort of understand.
Yeah.
So when we shield them, we actually get their power to us, like a
with
siphon.
The true power. Yeah. So it's like a conduit,
and we
so we can. Yeah.
And we make a ball with it. Just to show them what we're doing.
I missed that part. I thought he just like got it. He got the power to use.
Yeah, well, it's like drawing him into an involuntary circle. That's kind of the example that is used there. So that's an interesting take on like how the true power works, and if you can take over the true power basically from someone.
Okay, here's my wonder.
Okay.
Is there a way to shield someone when it's like regular power, but also force them into a circle situation? Like, is that, you know what I mean? So it's like we're shielding them, but we're also siphoning. Like, is that a thing that maybe we just don't really have the weaves for? But I mean, it might be a thing that exists.
Anything's
and it might
possible.
Not just be a true power thing.
Yeah, when you're saying like, is it possible? Sure, there's so many things that we don't know if it's just like lost or they just never invented yet, but it is possible. Sure, why not? Technically, it could be. We don't know if that's possible. Like, we've got nothing to say that that's a thing.
But it was a really interesting point, I thought, that like we can shield someone with the true power, draw his power, create this crackling ball, if you will.
And then do we like give it back to him?
I don't think so. Yeah, but like if we're not careful, we could burn him out like this.
Maybe.
Or on purpose.
Well, that's what it says.
But that's the issue, is like the Dark One's also watching. The Dark One knows all. So Demandred also is only focused on one thing right now, and it's not getting revenge on Taim for rising too quickly through the ranks. His only mission is to kill Luz Theron. That's it.
I just really like reading about these differences between the one power and the true power.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it is very cool.
I'm
it's like
medium about it.
It's a nice little touch into the universe of what the true power does. So
even with only a trickle that Demandred has.
Yeah. So Taim's like super angry.
He's angry. Mm-hmm. He doesn't want to be shielded like this, obviously.
Yeah.
And then Demandred's like, fine, I'll release you.
Yeah, well, it's like, okay, you stay alive in the battle, and I'm going to show you how to do balefire with the true power or whatever. So I guess stay alive, and then you'll get to learn some neato new tricks. Yeah, like I feel like there is some level maybe of respect between Demandred is very solely focused on the LTT thing right now.
Well, and then he's also like, fine, you can go and do the thing that I've told you to do.
Yeah.
However, my army is better than your army.
Oh, he does say that.
My Sharn channelers are better than your Black Tower. Nobody.
Well, I like that we get numbers too. So he's got about 400 Sharn Ayad, like the channelers.
That sounds like a lot.
Taim has about 100 of the Ashaman from the Black Tower. So that's just interesting to see the context of like how many like soldiers, how many Ashaman from the Black Tower he was able to extract there. It's kind of neat for numbers wise. And then we've got Demandred calling himself the world savior. So again, in the context of like fulfilling prophecy. How
he's like, won over this lady.
Well, and the Sharn as a people, not just
and
Shenla.
Also this lady,
but not. I don't feel like he's trying to woo her. He does.
Oh, he did though, man. Those ladies, they like the men with power.
Yep.
And just to clarify, the Ayad is men and women. Do we have any idea of how many
of like the breakdown of them?
Ooh, no, that's a really good point, because when they attacked the command center, last episode in the last perspectives with Matt and Tuon, and that's when Swan dies. Min sees a male channeler.
That's the guy who caught the knife.
Yep, that's the guy who caught the knife, but he's like in the back where nobody else is.
Yeah.
And he's got these like weird red claw tattoos.
There's a different like hierarchy of like the importance of the channelers. And we saw that already.
Like kind of in the back. Like he's not the one who's like actively fighting with them.
Well, they're like more animalistic, and they're not as like they're not held to the same I don't know what you want to call it, but
Yeah.
anyways, there's differences. We get introduced to the Sharans so late that it's like we don't have enough time
to
or
really
pages to
dissect
learn
it.
enough about them. But it makes them spooky because you don't know enough about them.
Is that the point?
Maybe, probably, that you have to fight people you don't really know anything about.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tough.
It's annoying.
Yeah. Well, that's the end of D-Man Dread, though.
Yeah, it is.
Well, no, it's not the end of D-Man Dread. It's the end of this perspective.
His perspective.
Yeah, for now.
Okay, and then we have
Gawain wishes.
right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna perspective change into Rand's perspective, because here we have Rand, who was just showing the Dark One a perfect utopia of the two rivers where everything is wonderful and lovely and everybody loves everyone and everything's great.
Yeah.
And the Dark One's like, that's not actually how this works. And he pulls it away from Rand.
Yeah,
and
it's
then
like there's
now,
flaws in your creation.
here we are,
'Kay.
where Rand is back at it versus the Dark One. The Dark One is telling Rand that eventually he's going to win anyway, except I don't like that in these notes you've typed he's going to win, because it very specifically says in this perspective that the Dark One is genderless.
Well, yeah, because it's just like a...
So we need to stop
evil
saying
is the
he,
shadow.
and we need to say they.
Yeah.
They are going to win.
They're going to win.
Yeah, the Dark One.
The Dark One.
Mhm.
That's it.
Yeah.
Because there is no, it like says very specifically
Yes.
Yeah, it does.
that it's not a gender. So we're going to.
So why did you put he's? The patriarchy?
Yes.
Because we always refer to the Dark One as he.
And we're going to stop that because of this perspective.
Well, this is Rand's perspective saying that the Dark, because this is the cool part, like the metaphysical side. Rand gets to observe the Dark One and how the Dark One lays over the pattern like a shadow. And this kind of comes back to the chicken and egg situation I've talked about. Like, why do we even call it the shadow? Because like shadows aren't inherently bad or evil or whatever, but the way that the Dark One lays across the pattern, it casts the shadow as if it's touching everything. So it's just kind of like a cool...
Okay, so it says, the Dark One lay like a shadow upon the pattern.
And like Rand can actually see him, how he is outside the pattern, but he can like...
They are outside the pattern?
Yeah, the Dark One is outside the pattern, but can lay over top of it and like get his little get their little tendrils in.
There you go.
There you go.
To the
So
pattern.
I'm going to finish reading this. When the Dark One touched the pattern, time existed for him. And so while time was nothing to the Dark One, he, or it, as the Dark One had no gender, could only work within its bounds.
It's like Rand is having this realization that he was raised in a patriarchal society, so he's always views the Dark One as a male.
Right.
But in
All of a sudden
reality,
it's like, because he goes, he,
wait a
and then he
minute.
stops and he goes, it, because
well, I mean, the Dark One isn't
very
even a person.
specifically-
It's not it's an entity. It's a force.
perfect.
It's a force
Right.
of nature, right? So it's just
Excellent.
we can talk about people putting, what is it called when you like
Personify.
personified? That's the word. There you go. Make a personification of the Dark One as a person, but it's not. It's just like an entity.
Thanks, poetry unit in grade 6.
Boom. You knew it was going to pay off at some point. So
Personification.
it's good. It's good. All right. Now, Rand also doesn't really know how much time he spent here because it is just like
Nobody knows.
could be an hour, could be thousands of years.
Rand doesn't know. We don't know. No one else knows. No one knows.
He's very he's in the moment and he's like, right
well, he
now,
kind of has to be.
I'm just going to fight back. I'm just going to push back. And he's basically rage baiting, in my opinion, the Dark One, because the Dark One's like, the Dark One says a bunch of stuff and Rand just keeps going, nope, you're a liar. Nope, not true. Nope. And the Dark One's like getting more and more worked up. He's like, yes, no, everything's mine. The dead belong to me. And Rand's like, nope.
I'm not sure.
I don't believe you. No. Dark One's like, it's so true. It's so true. Not true. Not true.
I didn't quite read it the same as that.
I like to put a little funny twist on it. I've read this enough times and now I'm just looking for like new ways to interpret it.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
I can confirm that I did not read it like that either. And upon going back, I can see that perspective.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're not going to right now because the perspective is going to switch, but
Yeah.
we're getting set up for the next Dark
Dark
One's
One.
possible future.
Yeah.
Because we're kind of going back and forth describing what our possible futures could be.
This is why the custody arrangement came into play, because the Dark One's
we're
like, I
are
want to
we-
do this. And Rand's like, no, bad. I want to do this. And then the Dark One's like, no, not good either. I want to do the next thing, which is this.
It's like feels like a weird compromise. And I was like, we can't compromise with the Dark One. That's not what I came here for. I didn't read all these books. I didn't spend all this time for us to do any sort of compromise with the Dark One. I
But it's
came
like, that's
here
the
to watch
point of the Wheel of Time, is you have to compromise.
No,
You have to
we
have
do
balance.
not
You
have
have to
to.
have balance.
But we still also have to kill the Dark One.
To be fair, upon listening to this exchange of you two, Dani sounds like a client of mine.
No.
You can't.
In a good way?
No, not in a good way. There's no
And
way.
Brett sounds like me, the lawyer.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Okay, but here's the thing.
I will
isn't-
say
and
in
this
most
isn't a real
of my cases, I know in most of my cases we are not light and pure evil.
Right.
So this is not a
Hopefully, yeah.
realistic. But generally in custody battles, you have someone saying, "I didn't come this far. They're fighting for everything they have," and as a lawyer being like, "But wait, can you see it from their side?"
Can we
Let's
just
take
get a
step
recording of
back."
you saying, Dani, you're being unreasonable? Can you just like say that, and then I can use that at later
No.
time? Not that no.
I
She will
cannot.
never.
No,
Can you say
I'm
Brett
just-
is right?
Never.
I don't agree that we should compromise with the Dark One. To be clear, I'm just saying that.
Okay, this was like a funny sidebar. Get like sidebar,
Right.
get
Hey,
it?
sidebar. That's a lawyer
That's a lawyer
joke.
term because I do watch some
Lawyer shows.
shows. Now, sidebar. That was great.
Objection.
However, sustained. However, here we are in our fantasy series where we're literally like the devil against the prophet on earth against this guy.
The prophet on Randland,
Yeah.
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 not
Yeah.
Earth.
Although no, it is Earth.
Well,
if
is
you-
it Earth?
Yes. because
Yeah,
there was
maybe, but it's not
there
called Earth
was
then.
one instance where they referenced Earth with a capital E, and I'll never forget it.
But wasn't it they were speaking of it in the future?
I don't think so.
Hmm.
On Earth. It was like talking about there's like the cloud bolt or something.
Okay.
Something. It was like one time. I have a weird recollection of that.
I believe
Doesn't
you.
matter. Anyway, my whole point here, enough. Enough with this like logistical stuff.
Yeah.
Because this is good versus evil in a fantasy
Good has to
series.
prevail.
It has to. And if it doesn't, what have I spent my last 8 years reading?
Does Gawain make you feel like good's gonna prevail?
Yes,
Okay.
because he's not good and he's gonna die.
Good from whose perspective?
I don't know. I'm just gonna pour another drink over here.
Yeah, no, it's good. That's the end of this perspective. Like we pretty much went through the Rand thing. Like,
oh my gosh, it's just like a setup to the next thing,
It
and then
is,
it's like
yeah.
a forgettable thing.
Yeah. So let's get into the next very short perspective.
Okay,
here.
so here's the thing: we are in Julin, not Julian.
Julian Sandar.
I thought your fun fact was going to be about what a sword breaker is because
We've talked about swordbreakers before.
I don't know what that is, and
literally
it's
like his-
Julian's favorite and preferred
Yeah.
weapon in this perspective,
Because he's a thief catcher, not a thief taker.
and not a thief leader.
Yes, he's also not a thief leader.
He's like, just because I know how to catch these guys doesn't mean I want to lead these rabble guys.
yeah. But he's like found himself in command. But I mean, it's also like a very realistic thing. I can imagine where you have this gigantic war where people keep dying, including your officers. So you have to have someone in charge. And he's someone who's relatively trustworthy and they know him. So he gets put into a position of power.
And he's like, just because I can catch these guys doesn't mean I
Yeah.
can control them.
Okay. Real quick explanation for the swordbreaker thing.
Thank you.
Imagine a sword
I
and
can
then
do that.
a bunch of notches out of the sword so that if you hit my sword, your sword will probably get stuck in one of the notches and then I could like twist it away and hopefully disarm you. Like it's not going to actually
Can I
break your
use
sword.
it like a sword?
Yeah, you can do that. Like one side
But
would be
it
blade.
also has notches.
One
And
side would
one
be a
side would
blade.
be notches.
One side would be notches.
You know, when I'm cooking, sometimes I need a serrated knife, and sometimes I need a knife that's not serrated. Is that the same?
I feel
I
like a
don't think
serrated
so.
knife must be
I-
close to a. No, I hear you. A serrated knife catches things and
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what it would be.
Because Julian's whole thing is he doesn't like necessarily kill people. He catches
He
them.
Catches them.
stops them
So he has to. He
from
stops them.
killing
so
him.
it's a way to like functionally
The sword
disarm
gets
someone.
stuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you can whip it away.
And you whip it away. It's not going to necessarily break your sword, but it's like it's more defensive.
That's fantastic. I want that weapon. That sounds great.
Just like for your daily life.
Yes.
I
You're
mean,
fighting
I'm not going to say
swords?
no.
No, of course not in my daily life. If I was here doing this,
Yeah,
why does nobody else make any reference to sword breakers?
because they're difficult
Rather
to
have a
make.
regular sword.
They're not, and you don't regularly need that for
Because if you're
soldier.
left-handed and someone approaches you from the right, you can't use the notch side to take off their head.
Well, so I'm
I
also
would have
not
notches on both sides.
I'm not trying to disarm a troll.
Yeah, well, then you
kill
can't
a
take off their
troll.
head from any side.
Oh, I can't take off their head.
Right.
I'd have to saw it. 'Cause
You
it's a
can't
saw.
take off anyone's head
Because
you're
it's a
too short
saw, because
anyway.
it's
It
like a
doesn't matter.
serrated
Hey,
blade.
shut up. If I was
Doesn't
on a
slice
horse, I could
through.
take off someone's head.
No,
Right,
horses.
think of a serrated edge. A
I'm
sharp
thinking.
knife cuts right through. Easy.
Chop.
That's what most
If
people
it's
want.
sharp. Yes, got it.
Yeah, people have sharp swords. They
Got
want
it.
to chop right through. A
There's like a
serrated edge
90%
is
chance
less
we're gonna.
advantageous in battle, but more advantageous if you're trying to block someone and catch their blade and throw it away.
Got it.
Yeah, we don't
That
want
would
to.
be my weapon of choice.
We don't want to catch
Okay.
a Trolloc sword.
We just want to murder them.
Just trying to kill
Actually,
'em.
my weapon
Not
of choice
murder in
is
battle, maybe.
magic.
Yeah, yeah.
I've decided it's a sword breaker and magic.
What's
I'm
the
gonna
one
have
that Swan
both.
uses to just stop hearts? I would just do that more often.
Oh yeah, just the stopping
Just
heart.
to stop the heart one.
I don't know why we're not doing that more. We're blasting fireballs and launching water and shit at people.
Whirlwinds. And...
Literally just stop their hearts.
Yeah.
To be clear, Julian does not have the one power.
No, I know that.
He does
I'm
not.
talking about me and what I would want.
But you don't get to choose if you're a channeler.
Ugh, yes, I
Right.
do.
You're just a regular everyday Joe.
Oh my gosh, how boring! I would
Jane, you have no gender.
never.
Julian.
Julian.
Back to Julian. We have to get back to Julian here. Okay. He does not like being here. He doesn't want to be here. He doesn't want to be in command of these people.
True,
But he's here, and he's here
and there's a lot of dead people
pushing
here.
the Sharan infantry away from the Aes Sedai. So he's like literally protecting the Aes Sedai, and he's thinking, how did I get myself into this situation? This is the worst.
Oh, and then a little callback to his little love story
Yeah.
with Manethraen.
Yeah. And he's like, I want to be, cuddle up somewhere nice and warm with Manethraen right now and not here. And then he's like, I'm betting that pretty much everybody feels the same way. But it's
way I
actually a
feel.
nice callback too, because I'm pretty sure it's one of the things that like Matt has thought before, that most soldiers just want like a warm bed and a hot meal, where it's like most times
And a lady to snuggle.
yeah, it's like you don't actually want to be at war. It's not like,
As glorious
as the poems make it out to be. We don't actually want to die here.
Even Demandred, if he was honest, would just want to be snuggling Shendla.
Maybe. As long as Luz Theron's dead, then maybe.
Because you know what? There's no room in his heart for anything but hatred.
I think we just got to get Rand and Demandred into a room.
Does
sit
that
him
make
down.
you cry for Demandred a little?
No.
Probably not.
Oh.
I
Maybe
think
I'd be
that-
one of those people who write to convicts in jail.
Wait, Shendla is who writes the Demandred in jail? Or like,
Yeah, like she'd be one of those people, right? Like,
yeah, that's good.
Yep. That's good. That's accurate. Yeah. I have no words.
Yeah.
That's exactly what this is.
Okay, so that's it. It's a very short Julian one, but like that's what we got here.
It's cool.
Yeah.
You know what? I like the little like blip, 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 especially Kay. Here's my perspective on now we're sort of into the middle
Yeah.
of the last battle.
Yeah.
And when I got to read this entire thing through, these types of blips are what helps keep you on track and remembering what's going on.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
And so this little thing of Rand and the Dark One, even though it's nothing for this episode,
Yeah.
it's something
In the context of the entire
context
chapter.
of the
Yeah.
entire chapter. And I don't want to lose that in what we're doing. And I know this can be looked at as a touch excessive, the way we're breaking this down. But I also don't want to lose the like grand scope of what it's like to read through the entire thing.
Yeah.
And so this is like, this is what's happening. This is what's happening. This is what's happening. This is what's happening. Right. That's how you're reading it.
Yeah.
And so even though we're breaking it down slowly,
Mm-hmm.
it's interesting when it's just a blip.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think it gives good context too, because in this Julian perspective, we get to see what it's like for the regular people who aren't our main character heroes. Like we get to see Julian fighting and not doing a great job. Like it's not going great for him.
It's like a dude we know of.
It's a dude we know of. And we've spent lots of time earlier in the series with him, but like he's not a soldier in this context, and he's barely keeping up. And the guys he's fighting beside, one of them gets like smashed in the skull and dead immediately. And it's like just the common people are dying and suffering here. And we can forget that when it's always like the big dogs characters.
Because Rand is like, what about my sacrifice?
Yeah.
And it's like, what about that guy?
What about Charn, who just got his head crushed in by a Trolloc or whatever,
right? Who's
now dead? Well,
not good enough.
He had to give his life.
His sacrifice wasn't good enough.
Well, it's like a collective, right? It's like collectively, you got to pay the butcher.
The butcher's bill.
The butcher's bill, as it is. So, okay. Is that good for Julian? We good? We happy?
Oh, no one's happy.
Are we moving on?
We're good.
Are we content with what we've done for Julian here?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not content. Yeah, but it's fine.
It's fine. Okay, because the next perspective is
Romancy.
This is it. This is the one, because you know who looks good in black?
No, you can't say that about an Aes Sedai.
Oh my gosh, scandalous.
Yeah. Because Black Aja, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's why.
Not because like a different clothing, something I don't know.
No,
about.
it's Black Aja specifically.
Yeah.
Because we know Aes Sedai should be in their own colors. And if you're in black, then that makes you a Black Aja. Because greens only wear green. We know this canonically.
It's a fact.
It's fact.
It has to be.
It has to be. So the fact that Andrel sends a telepathic message, you look good in whatever you're wearing there, because you're pretending to be
Alviarin.
A dark
and
friend.
She's like, that is something you should never say to an Aes Sedai.
Yeah, there we go.
And you know what? I find this problematic because I feel like a lot of women have that staple little black dress. I'm thinking specifically of going back to Spice World, the movie,
100%.
and Posh Spice saying she's going to wear a little Gucci
dress, or the little Gucci dress, or the little Gucci dress.
So I'm feeling a bit bad for Aes Sedai. They can never
wear
them wear little
dresses.
Dress. Yeah.
Well, none of the number one, none of them wear little dresses, and number two, they don't get black.
Right.
Yeah, it can't be the main part of the coloring of your.
I think it can be color.
That'd be suspicious.
I would say that if we read back through the series only looking for the color that Aes Sedai are described wearing,
right,
there would be zero black.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
Even in threading, we have like bronze, and we
threading,
have silver, and we have other accentuating
Go on
colors.
with the other colors. Blue.
No, I mean colors that
green,
aren't. No,
red.
I meant colors that aren't specifically like brown or gray.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I get that. Okay.
We have off colors.
Okay.
Yeah, because if you are yellow, you can't have green, you can't have red. You can only use things like bronze.
Right.
Or brown. If you're a brown, the only thing you have to embellish is bronze. And same if you're a gray. You only got like silver.
So. I guess you get gold, maybe, but
you gotta be honest with you guys. Yellow. I'm not interested in this at all. Like, I don't want to talk about.
You know what? Deal with it, because I've listened to so much stuff about battles.
No, but that's exciting. This, on the other hand, is medium.
I'm not interested. Yeah, I'm with Dani so much.
Of course.
You don't want to talk about the Mask of Mirrors and how they're disguising themselves and wandering through the shadows.
That's cool.
Let's talk about that.
That's so much cooler.
Fine.
Okay.
It's not cooler. It's also cool.
So we got Pavara, Andrel, and then like the crew. So Amar and Jonathan, Theodrin, and they are all up on Polof Heights, disguised with the Mask of Mirrors. They're disguised as Dark Friends.
Yeah.
And it is working really well.
I love this undercover mission. I love an undercover mission.
So good.
I didn't know how much I loved an undercover mission until I reread this and was like, man, an undercover mission just fucking rocks.
Yeah.
And so how often, question, how often have we used the Mask of Mirrors?
couple times.
Like, not often enough.
Yeah, like Rand's used it a bunch of times to disguise himself.
Sure, Rand did that.
Remember when Rand uses it to be the ugliest guy in the world to go and bang Elaine?
Oh,
no.
He disguises himself as the ugliest guy ever.
Yeah, I do remember
whoa,
that.
Why is Elaine hooking up with this ugly guy?
That's so rude. Why would he do that?
Because she didn't want anyone to know she was with the Dragon Reborn.
Sure, but he could have disguised himself as like a semi-attractive person.
Yeah, no, he didn't.
My question is this.
If I'm remembering it correctly.
You're probably not. Because I don't remember that at all. I blocked it out of my memory. I have no idea.
It's like you did like the whole wart on the nose thing. You did like the whole
I remember that.
Yeah,
that's good.
Right? I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that was the thing.
So what's more effective? Mask of Mirrors or Polyjuice Potion?
Oh, Spencer.
Mask of Mirrors.
Okay, well, here's the thing. Polyjuice Potion, from what I know from the movie,
takes so long.
Well, no.
And you need so many ingredients.
It physically changes you. Mask of Mirrors is an illusion. It does not physically change you. It just changes how people see you. But
I think Mask of Mirrors is more effective and more useful.
But
you can't touch it. You can't touch the illusion. In Polyjuice, you're the thing. People can touch you.
The thing. That's what I'm saying. Polyjuice, like you physically change into the person. But
also the time it takes to brew it. You need the hair of the person, and then you're walking around.
You might get a cat hair.
That person, and if that person shows up, you can't then change yourself. And here's the downfall: cat hair.
Shoot.
That's Hermione who learned the hard way.
And you know what? Cool. I wish that she just walked around Hogwarts literally like a cat person. And why didn't it turn her into a cat? Why did it turn her into a weird
half cat,
half human rather than just the cat? If that's how Polyjuice Potion works, shouldn't she have just been a cat? And then my question is, can I use that to just be animals?
Right. Why do you have to go through the challenge of becoming an animagus?
Good point.
And this is a real ethical way to get a bird's eye view.
Nice.
Don't take over a bird, just become one.
Right.
Great. Great, Spencer. This is why you're here. Because these are the types of questions we need asked and answered.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Honestly.
Okay, well, are we going to have a drink for that? Because you talked a lot about the Polyjuice Potion. So
cheers.
Well, what do you think is best?
Well, we're on holidays, sort of. It's Saturday.
No. I didn't say, what do you think of taking a shot? I said, what do you think of
Polyjuice or Mask of Mirrors?
Yes.
Mask of Mirrors is way preferable.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I don't have to want to drink some gross potion when I can just do magic and those.
And it is canonically disgusting.
Well, yeah, you put people's hair in it. Usually, if I find hair in a drink, I don't have to pay
send
for
it back.
I send it back. Yeah.
Doesn't bubble and then.
But it's magic.
Yeah, I still don't want to actually physically turn into just some other person.
And yeah, I'd forgotten.
And then they spend
a couple moon cycles brewing it in the girl's bathroom, right?
It's like what is it, the toilet moonshine from a prison? What are we doing here?
Kinda
terrible.
Kinda like that. Yeah. And I know lots about prisons.
Me too. So much. I've seen many TV shows.
I have seen several.
Okay. Cheers to looking like other people to get what you want.
In different magical ways.
See, the more tequila you drink, the better it tastes.
Yeah. We're on Palomas tonight.
That's tequila.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's the thing.
It's like a grapefruit margarita.
I got to get some stuff out here in the open. We got Pavara disguised as Alviarin. We've got Theodrin disguised as Rihanna, Androl, and Amarin.
Pause. Who's Theodrin?
She's one of the Aes Sedai that is with them.
Is she... Okay, you know how there were two that one isn't a full Aes Sedai, but then Egwene says, yes, you are, and then she is? Is this one of them? I think so. Pheolin and Theodrin, right?
Yeah. Hold on. Yes, you are correct.
Woo!
Yeah.
So she turns out to be a dark friend.
No.
No,
She's
Theodrin
she's
is
with
with the good guys,
Disguised.
disguised as
Guys
the
as a
bad
dark.
guys.
I don't know how she got here or why she's here at all. I just recognized her name.
So it's the last battle, and everyone has to be here today.
Oh, got it.
Yeah, anyone who's
I
alive.
spilled wine on my blanket.
No. Shoot.
Okay,
This
focus.
is why you
Focus.
should have drank red wine on
Focusing.
the couch.
Okay, we've got Andrel and Amaran as Nenson and Cash, who are Times guys, and then Jonathan is just like generic dark friend number 6. I don't know why he isn't someone
he
specific.
doesn't get.
He
he's
doesn't
like,
He
get
doesn't even
anybody.
get a person. I just have to get a wipe. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Okay, you do that. Can he channel?
Yeah.
Well, then why is he generic dark friend number 6
It's
and not another Asher
Part of
man?
the disguise.
But won't they be able to sense that he can channel? Why are you hesitating?
I don't understand your question.
Okay, so he's disguised as dark friend carrying their shit.
Right.
But can't channelers sense other channelers?
I mean, sometimes.
No, they
Depends on the
definitely
situation.
can.
You can also
wait,
hide that.
so
You
what-
can also,
I
that's the
thought-
thing you can hide.
I thought this guy was a guy who was like with them but couldn't channel, so that's why he had to like.
Yeah, no, he's an Asher man.
Well, then why
So he's.
can't?
I see. So he's pretending to be a non-channeler, and that's
But
the
won't
problem.
they be able to sense that this dark friend impersonator can channel?
So here's the thing. I'm pretty sure that you are thinking more about their disguises than they have because
Well, I
they're just
wish.
wandering through the camp right
I
now
wish that they would
They're
do more. You know,
trying to find Taim.
I feel like in this perspective, the not obscenity, that's not the word I'm looking for, but like how gross and awful things are
Oh yeah.
really glazed over.
Yeah,
There's,
someone throws up.
There's
It's-
tiny little snippets of, oh, there's literal human body parts
Yeah, in the
Floating
cookbook.
in the
cooked
stew.
pots.
Well, we have them like throwing up too, and then the Charlotte's like,
I know,
Yeah.
but I don't know if it's just me. And when I like visually,
yeah,
that really affects me. But when affects me, when I read something, it affects me less. Like I can read about way more gore and gross things than I can watch.
sure, okay.
I don't know. It's just like there are these little things and just how putrid it smells because we have Pavaro.
Oh yeah,
who's
because everyone's
masking,
constantly talking about that. Yeah.
Mhm.
and she's masking the smell, and then like some of it seeps through, and she's like, "Oh my god, this is disgusting."
Yeah,
And it's kind of glazed over,
yeah.
and then we just move on with what we're doing here.
Well, I mean, it's not so much glazed over as it's like it's something that happens, and then they're like, okay, Taim probably isn't going to be hanging out where it's so disgusting more than he needs to be here. So let's move away from here. And that's why they go find the Sharon part of the camp. Like that's why they move out of the Trolloc gross area.
Well, smart. Yeah.
Yeah, because Taim wouldn't like he also doesn't want to be there. Obviously, why would anybody want to be here? So yeah, so then they head over to the Sharon section of the camp, and Pavara manages to like march their group through the first line of Sharon guards because like who would be here besides people who are supposed to be here?
Right.
But the camp
I love
is
I just have to say it
Yeah.
again. An undercover mission is so fun.
yeah,
It's so fun.
but the camp is too
It's
big, so
exciting.
they can't just keep wandering around aimlessly to find Taim. Like they're not just going to stumble into him. They're only going to stumble
they
into Demandred by accident. So they have to find someone and be like, "Hey, where's Taim at? Where is that guy? Where is he today?"
It is funny because you say they're not going to just stumble into it, but I feel like we're like very much in this.
That's
I mean,
exactly what happens at
Pattern's
The
gonna
pattern,
Yeah.
right?
That's this.
That's exactly what happens. They find someone who's like, "Hey,
Yeah,
you got to come see Demandred."
yeah. Well, it's so funny because they're like,
you gotta
"Come
talk to the Wild."
yeah, and they're like, "I don't know who the Wild is, but
But I guess we gotta talk
Okay.
to someone.
it's like this is the worst plan to go talk to
They
Demandred."
decide we need to take the risk, and then the whole back and forth with the mind reading telepathy.
Yeah,
I love it.
yeah. Okay.
I
Okay.
love it. I don't know.
I know some people aren't a fan of it because it's like it gets like it progresses into like literal full-on conversations between the two of them.
100%. They completely,
Yeah.
and
I-
it's been days.
I like it also. Like I think it's fun, and I think it's fun that they have this thing and they're able to communicate when nobody else knows.
Mhm.
Like
It's like a glimmer and a glimpse of what other romantasy books.
right, it's very
Can be.
fated mates.
Yes, it's very fated mates.
I don't know what that means.
They're mated like mates.
And the pattern willed it, kind of. They're fated to be together.
Fated mate. Okay, I get that.
Fated mates.
Fated.
Fate.
Like they're fated
and
to be
also
destined.
a lot of the time they're fae. So that helps.
Fated or faded. I thought you were like they're
fated mates.
Right.
Sometimes.
Yeah, it's a trope. It's fun. We like it.
It's a great trope, and it's so fun because apparently all women, all they want to do is understand what's happening inside a man's head, which feels wild to me. I don't actually want to know that.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't considered it from that perspective upon someone who's read several
and loves this.
Yeah.
Turns out all we want to know is what you're actually thinking and feeling.
So the problem is you ask me what I'm thinking and I tell you, and then you're like, I don't believe you.
Well, and this is the problem, is most romantasy is written by women, so what the men are thinking is perhaps not what men are really thinking.
Way more complex.
But
we went to a recent comedy show where the comedian was like, hey, called me out so hard for my thought, because she's like, hey, you asked me like 10 minutes prior, what are you thinking about?
Because I was staring off.
I was just like staring off.
The popcorn is really salty.
Well, I was like staring at the popcorn because I was like, oh man, this popcorn's super salty or something. And it's like, because it kept dropping popcorn on the ground and I felt bad about it.
Actually, part of the act was you ask them what they're thinking about, and they're like, I don't know, that doorknob.
I'm just looking at a window, and I'm thinking about the window that I'm actively looking at.
I was looking at that doorknob, and one side's silver and the other side's gold.
It's like the thing that I told you I'm thinking about. That's it. That's all that's going on, man. There's nothing more than that, and I'm sorry.
And it's not how much you love me.
No, you weren't. Rude. I was thinking about all the popcorn I'm dropping on the grass right now. It was a lot. There was a lot of it, man.
What a world.
Yeah.
What a world. Anyways. So I think that's probably where I feel.
And it's so funny because Pavara.
Because I was like, all of a sudden, Pavara and Andrel are like my favorite couple of this entire thing. And it's only because of the way they're communicating.
Yeah.
And it's so much better than the way anyone else in this series.
And like for me personally, I do feel that it's like very realistic because Pavara is thinking about getting other warders. Andrel gets a little bit jealous. And then she's like, I'm just thinking of Amaran as a warder. Like, I'm not into him. Also, he's gay. And Andrel's like, what? I had no idea. Because like that is 100% something that like a lot of guys, we just like, I'm not paying attention to anything.
She's like,
right now.
Are you not aware?
You didn't know? He's like, I never even thought about it.
But also, okay, coming at this from a female perspective, I feel like also Pavara is like, from her perspective, Andrel's thinking about how cute she looks. Andrel's getting jealous. Andrel, like, that is exactly what we want to be happening. You love me so much that you think I look great. You don't want me with any other men, even if they're gay. You don't even know that.
You don't even know.
Idiot.
Idiot. Yeah.
Like, those are all the things as a woman you're like, yeah, you think I'm hot. You think all the other men want me. You can't even tell that guy's gay. I'm the shit.
Yeah, it makes you feel good.
It's good.
That's all we want out of a partner. It's just like in our minds, we're like, if we could get into your mind,
and that was it,
able to actually find the things that you're not saying. But turns out there's nothing there.
No, because I'm not paying attention.
The popcorn is salty.
Not paying attention to anything.
Doorknobs.
And just,
I think Andrel would be thinking a little less about any of this. And he'd be thinking,
well, even the parts where Andrel in the previous episodes where he's like comparing her to like, she's like old leather, really reliable,
more realistic.
And it's like,
what the
why
fuck?
would you think of me like that? And it's like, yeah, I believe that. It makes sense.
Old trees.
Yeah. Just like, sturdy, you know?
And from Andrel's perspective, those are really good things to be compared to.
I want you to remember that. I want you to remember that you said that here. It's a good thing when you get compared to old trees.
Anyway, can we get to the real actual good stuff of when we're now gonna go face Demandred?
So let's go find the Wild, because you guys aren't supposed to be here right now. So they're like, sure, let's go talk to the Wild, whoever that is.
We just saw Demandred, who was talking to Taim, who was like, you have a flippin' job and you better do it.
Yes.
And then now Taim's lackeys are just wandering around the Trolloc camp.
It's so funny.
And Demandred's like, freaking Taim can't keep any of his people in line.
It's pretty funny.
Yeah. But this is why, and I'm not taking another shot for this, but back to the Polyjuice portion. This is why the people we take hair from that we're pretending to be we're going to shove them in a closet.
Right. They need to be unconscious.
They need to be unconscious because we can't just have two of the same person. Like, yes, we're pretending to be Alviarin and X, Y, and Z, but we actually don't know where these people are.
Yeah.
When we're pretending to be them.
Risky.
Yeah, it's pretty risky.
It's risky.
It's wild. It's wildly risky. Like, so risky that even I am like, this is bad. This is a bad.
But Andrew says it's the end of the world.
I really thought that at any moment, literally, Alviarin was gonna like be there.
But you know what they say? Sometimes you have to risk it
to get the biscuit.
That's right.
To get the biscuit.
F you. What does that spell?
F you.
Fired up. Not really.
Not really. Oh my God.
Okay. All right, everyone. Pay attention here. So D-Man Dread's all annoyed because it's like, friggin' Taim and your friggin' Dreadlords, you guys are supposed to be attacking the White Tower forces.
Dummies.
Get out of
here.
here.
Supposed to be.
Yeah. So then basically we got in, we got out, we know where Taim should be, and we can go find him now. Because what is the mission? Find Taim to get the seals for the Dark One's prison that we lost.
Sure they are.
The biscuit. Shoot. Gotta risk it to get the
biscuits.
Gotta.
All right.
Always.
Yeah. So, okay.
Mission accomplished.
You know what? Honestly, yeah, they did. They accomplished. They accomplished part one of their mission.
Yeah, their mission was to learn where Taim was to get the seals.
Mission accomplished.
Mission accomplished.
We did
Boom.
it. Yeah, and you know who else accomplished their mission? Us.
You?
Because we finished the episode.
Finished this episode.
Yeah.
Probably can't hear those snaps I just did.
Those were good snaps. Here.
Perfect. The back and forth back.
Snaps for Spencer.
Yeah. That's good.
Oh, I hit my microphone.
No. Your microphone won't pick that up.
Lame.
Okay, that's it. Can you believe it?
Hardly.
Well, I'm so excited to see you next week.
Me too. I'm really excited to celebrate your 11-year anniversary.
And your 10-year.
Nice.
Correct.
How about that? I'm going to bring you our 10-year anniversary poster that I just found.
Nice.
From last year.
What?
From our party.
You're going to bring a poster?
Yep.
Okay. Can't wait.
It's coming.
A poster and a crane.
Oh, that's true. The beautiful crane. Yeah.
Yes.
That's a good gift.
Much better than the poster.
No. The poster's great.
The poster's a good poster. And if you don't use it?
No, it's what we had as our backdrop for the pictures.
Oh.
That says 10th anniversary.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Oh, that is lovely. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Well, now we're going to go find Taim. That's the plan. That's the end of this perspective. And that's the end of this episode.
Yeah. So next episode, we are doing 4 perspectives only for part 7. Back to 4.
4. But they're longer, I assume.
I mean, it's all roughly the same amount. But we're also going to Winnipeg, so we gotta get some stuff done.
We gotta get some stuff done so we can get some episodes out.
Summer vacation,
Summer.
Okay.
I thought, going into summer, you're like, oh man, I'm gonna have so much time. We're gonna get so much done.
Wrong.
No.
Wrong. Somehow we're behind. We're trying to catch up with things. We're running around with our heads cut off. I don't know.
Yeah. But anyways.
Thanks for joining us, Spence.
Yeah.
We appreciate having you and all of your lawyerly wisdom. I'm going to say that again. Well, thanks for joining us, Spence, and all of your lawyerly wisdom. We appreciate it here.
Happy to provide it whenever.
Take 3.
Oh my gosh.
Take 3. Take 4.
I don't even know what I'm going to say. I'm just panicked.
Well, Spencer, we're so excited that you were here, and thank you for sharing all of your lawyerly wisdom. We appreciate it.
It's legal advice / romancy info.
And you know what? I hope we never have to talk about that again.
I hope you meant the lawyer stuff.
Yeah, that's of course what I meant. Yeah.
Perfect.
That's good.
All right. So now, before you go ahead and find yourself falling in love with a Forsaken, I'm going to say that this is part of the pattern now.
Yeah, it's part of the pattern.
It's part of the pattern.
Thank you so much for listening, everyone. The Wheel Weaves is hosted and edited by Dani and Brett. and produced by Dani and Brett with Passion Socks, Cody Fouts, Mozyme, Jamie Young, Jared Bird, Matt Truss, Antoine Benoit, MKM, Colby T, Gabby Young, Rycat, Chris G, Saverio Bartolini, Meg621, Courtney B, and Tina Grooney. With music by Audionautics. Now be sure to check out our Patreon page to support us and the podcast. There you'll find all of our episodes without any ads, completely ad-free. And if you become a member, you'll gain access to our episodes a little bit early. You'll be able to catch up on every Q&A we've released, and you can listen back to over 40 backlogged bonus episodes. You can find all that and more at patreon.com/thewheelweavespodcast. For general information about our show and information like how to send us shot glasses, how to join the Discord, and how to get in touch with us, you can visit thewheelweavespodcast.com. And to check out Brett's other podcasts and some other things that we're doing, you can check out prairieforgemedia.com. As always, please be sure to give us a 5-star review because it really does make a huge difference in helping other people find us. And tell a friend, Riyadh, because referrals really are the best compliment. Thanks again for listening. This really is part of the pattern now.